Woo, what's up, everybody? It's Daph to bring you guys another video. I'm here to bring you guys Bethesda's E3 conference of 2018. I want you guys to know that the letter grade for Bethesda conference for me was better than last year's, and they get a solid A. I was actually going to give Bethesda a B plus when they were done confirming a mobile game for their conference. But they didn't stop there. They confirmed two more things after that announcement. So I thought that was over. Like, okay, that's it, done, bam, we go. And actually, I was surprised. Todd Howard really showed his flying colors at that conference. Anyway, I'm also going to give you guys today the overviews of Square Enix conference, which occurs in 39 minutes. I'm going to upload these videos real quick before I go on Marlon Gaming's channel to go out and watch the Square Enix conference. I'm also going to give you guys a review for Ubisoft's conference, and also which is a 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Sony's. That's what we all wanted for. But tomorrow the big guns come out, and that is Nintendo at 9 a.m. Really early in the morning, so you better be ready. Really specific, 12 Pacific Standard Time. 12. Well, actually, no, 12 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. Okay. That's 9 a.m. Here in the West Coast. So you already know. And after I come from working the night shift today, because I do a working night shift, so I got all the time to cover all these conferences. I'm going to get a quick nap and then watch the Tips conference. And I'm actually going to have to probably get like a quick run, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get right down to Bethesda's conference. And after I'm done with this one, I'm going to be uploading the Devolver Digital's conference. Yes, they had one immediately after the end of Bethesda's conference. We PC gamers watched that for cringiness, for humor. I'll tell you, the chick up there was hysterical. We'll talk about that after I upload that video. That'll be much shorter. This one will be a little longer. I want to make this no longer than 10 minutes, okay? So bear with me. So Bethesda's conference in the beginning was kind of cringy. They come out with a band doing a song for Rage 2. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big fan on rock and heavy metal and whatnot. But nevertheless, they came out and did a song for Rage 2. And then immediately we dive into the gameplay of Rage 2. Looks crisp. Graphics crisp. Way more of improvement of original Rage, more slow pace, more tactical, even though it's first person. And this one looks kind of a little more punished. It looks more forgiving, should I say. The first was also kind of difficult, but it was also a short game, so that's what concerns me about Rage 2. We also don't know, in regards to story, how Rage 2 is going to play out. We don't know if this game is going to be a direct sequel to Rage 1, you know. I don't know. We have no clue. But Rage 2 looks amazing. It's actually going to be one of the few titles that I buy day one of 2019. So I'm really not buying games day one this generation, or should I say within this year or even last year. But 2019 is going to be a day one purchase for me. Comes out spring 2019, so no numerical month. It'll be March, April, May. I mean, really, when they say spring, folks literally look at March. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, May. My bad, my May. So 2019 next year. So stay tuned for that. Not that long off. Be patient. We got so many other games to play. Please, do not tell me you can't be patient, because people out there are going crazy. Number two, the Elder Scrolls Somerset Isle. That game came out, expansion for Somerset Isle came out last year. Somerset Isle is one of my favorite regions in the Elder Scrolls franchise. And the only way you would know that is if you played Arena, the original Elder Scrolls game. But Somerset Isle is one of my favorites, next to Black Marsh. I'll talk about that in a later bit. But Somerset Isle has actually already been out, but they wanted to do a quick re-edition trade. I don't know why this is lagging. There should be no lag whatsoever. So, really, I don't know. Anyway, so that is already out. So just to remind everybody out that is there. Okay. Number three. Again, this is not in chronological order, so bear with me. We have Prey. Two things in regards to Prey. This was talked about I think 2 weeks prior to E3. Prey DLC is coming to the game, which is awesome. I still have not touched Prey. Still have not touched the game. Prey DLC. There's two different types of DLC. There is a DLC called Moon Crash, which features multiple modes that is already out. It's $20 on Steam, PlayStation Store, Xbox Store for you to go out and try. And there's also multiplayer DLC for Prey coming later this summer. So this is pretty cool. Prey. I'm really shocked that Bethesda really pulled off this game very well. So, I mean, Bethesda's just on a roll. I mean, seriously, one of the best companies out there. So that's pretty dope. I will probably wait a while. Maybe there'll be some discounted DLC, but other than that, there isn't. I may actually just go out and straight up buy it because Prey looks really promising. I got the Steelbook edition of Prey. I'll show you guys in a second. Sorry, that I got from Bethesda. Looks cool. right there. It says me you. I don't know who that is. I guess you can play it male or female, and also it's reversible as well. Looks amazing. And of course, I have the game inside of it right there. The PC. I already added to Steam, so I'm looking forward to it. I got the bad boy for like, man, I think 12 bucks from Best Buy with my Gamers Club unlocked. So it was a bargain. It's like, why not? So that's pretty cool. Next up, the biggest one, Doom Eternal, which is a sequel to the original. I mean, to the reboot. Okay, this is Doom 2, basically Hell on Earth, a remake coming to the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC. We don't know when it's going to come out, but what I anticipate is going to be 2019 release date. The reason why is because you better expect gameplay. Actually, no, they actually said on I forgot on stage. They said that this game is actually going to be showcased at QuakeCon, which I will be spectating because they deserve it. But not only QuakeCon though. We'll be seeing not some gameplay, but we will be seeing really, I will say that all the graphical pushing the graphical intensity, how should I say this? We will be seeing the power of the PC really being pushed on this type of game, because we already see with Doom and with the AMD GPUs, you know what I'm saying? The NVIDIA GPUs, we really see the graphical, I don't know how to say it, basically, folks. I guess the prodigy, I don't know what word to describe it, but basically we see the power of the PC with games like this. Solid 60 frames per second on all platforms, so with the exception of the Switch. But nevertheless, Doom Eternal is going to be coming to PS4, Xbox One, and PC. I don't know if Bethesda can make Doom 2 work on Switch. If they do, they're going to have to give you guys a later release date. But, you know, if it's possible to give you guys a simultaneous release date with the Switch, hey, you guys deserve it. You guys support Doom. So I was thinking about getting on Switch, but when I found out that the game was like a really, like, it was not constant even 30 frames, I said, nah, I'm not gonna get it. So that's pretty dope. Doom Eternal, and the reason, folks, I know this was a Doom 2 Hell on Earth remake was because I saw the Spider Mastermind in the background with the cannons. I mean, come on. We also saw the Arc Vials. I mean, the Pain Elementals. I mean, come on, folks. Pain Elementals, for you Doom fans out there, basically is a more stronger version of the Cacodemon. So there it is. So that I can't wait for looking forward to that. That's gonna be a day one buy for me as well. I wonder if this is gonna be multiplayer as well. But you know, knowing Bethesda, they may give you guys a multiplayer for free. But it's not a bad thing for me, because when the Doom multiplayer came out, I played a lot. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, next up, moving on. Bethesda confirmed Fallout Shelter. As you guys know, that was released on phones. It's coming for free for PS4, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and I think it's all. I mean, it's already on PC, so we're going to confirm that. But for the consoles and Nintendo Switch, it is coming for free, no payment or nothing. But I think Fallout Shelter requires you to have PSN Plus. To get it for free. I mean, once you know what I'm saying, once you get the has PSN Plus, you can download it and it's permanently tied to your console. Unlike PSN Plus, when you add these free games to your platform, if your PSN Plus subscription expires, you no longer have access to that game. But Fallout Shelter, that's not going to happen. So it's just as long as you have a PSN Plus and Xbox Live account, you can just directly download it for free. Awesome. Next up, they confirmed Elder Scrolls Legends. Okay. A mobile game that's coming, and also not only this for mobile, for Nintendo Switch, the Xbox One, the PS4, and I believe even PC. Why not? This is basically a retake on Elder Scrolls Arena. You know what I'm saying? For those of you guys, for all of you older folks out there, you probably guys literally don't know anything about Elder Scrolls Arena. Like I say, it was the first Elder Scrolls game that Bethesda ever made, and to see that how their progress went from that game back in the 90s up till now is amazing. But it's a re-edition of Elder Scrolls Arena, and it's called Elder Scrolls Blades, and it's coming. I think it's coming later this year. If I'm not mistaken, I forgot what the release date is. I didn't mark that on here. So this is pretty dope. So, you know, congratulations Bethesda on that. Next up, again, it's free. So download. I don't know if it requires a PSN Plus account or Xbox Live account, but I know it's free. So that's good to know. Next up, we also got a sneak peek on Fallout 76. It's going to be truly an online survival not survival horror game, online survival game. Okay, which again, like I said, is a prequel to all the other Fallout games. So this is fantastic. I saw the gameplay. What stood out to me was not necessarily the online multiplayer aspect of the game, which again, Fallout 76, one of the few Fallout games is actually going to be a day one buy for me. I mean, I really have not bought a Fallout game day one since Fallout 3. Now, some people say, "Oh no, I can't believe this game is online only." That is true. That is the case. So I advise you guys, if you're going to play the game like this, you might want to pick it up on PC because we know this is going to last a long time on PC. Mod support, all that good stuff. But this game, basically, what stood up to me for Fallout 76 was the enemy variety. I mean, the new enemies that are featured, the new mutants that we saw at Fallout 76 were mind blowing. I mean, I think the last enemy I was shown looked like a completely dormant owl with ginormous yellow eyes doing staring at you. I mean, that thing looks scary as heck. You saw like a scorpion like mutant mixed with like an orc attached to it. I mean, it was like a hybrid abomination. I mean, it looked weird. You know what I'm saying? You had another one that had like a titan that was gray. It looked like some type of rock monster. It looked amazing. The enemy variety really stood out to me. They're also taking elements for Fallout 4 where you're able to build your shelters and build your camps to protect yourself from other folks out there. And not only that, Fallout 76 is going to have a heavy story-centric game, even though it's going to be online only. Yes, it is the case. You really can't play, I guess, Fallout 76 without online. So if Fallout 76 is going to come out and do well, then what Bethesda needs to do is they need to make sure that this game has extreme longevity. Seriously, but this is going to be the first Fallout game I'm going to be buying day one, probably since Fallout 3. I've beaten all the Fallout games. Fallout 1 and 2 are dear to my heart, and isometric. And actually, somebody made a mod that made it Fallout 4 isometric. But to see an online Fallout game is actually something I've always actually wanted. So this was surprising. But the fact that it's online only is a problem. But I may cave in and get this. Like I said, it really looks promising. I really hope the story's good, but I may dive straight into co-op. If you want to play Fallout 76 with me, I'll be doing max settings view on that bad boy, and I'll be playing it quite extensively. It comes out November, I believe, 18th, 2018 of this year. So Bethesda now is just pretty much it's just really killing it with the release dates. I mean, they gave us a release date for Doom when it was confirmed it was coming out that year, 2016, at that Bethesda conference, and then they did the same thing with Fallout 4, confirmed at that conference and coming out this year. So this is the third time they're doing this, and hey, props to them. So good stuff. Next up, they confirm this actually was prior to it, but still wanted to. Well, maybe I think it was before or after. It don't matter. There's two things in regards to Wolfenstein. Okay, so Wolfenstein. Bethesda confirmed a new gaming installment called Wolfenstein Youngblood. And basically, this is B.J. Blazkowicz' daughters. Two of them, female fatales, who are going to be grown, and they're actually going to fight off the Nazis. They're obviously Polish, I guess. So they're going to be wearing this amazing armor gear. They're going to be killing Nazis and whatnot. So I already know people out there are going to be throwing in like, "Oh, this game is a social justice word," blah blah blah. I already know that. Still going to buy it because it's Wolfenstein. So the social justice word aspect don't affect me personally. But Wolfenstein Youngblood is going to be dope. It's going to be fantastic. No confirmation whatsoever. Release date. We don't know at all. And number two, we also have Wolfenstein Cyber Pilot, which is a VR game coming. So I don't mess with VR. I don't care about that, but still, that is pretty dope. So stay tuned for that. I don't think there was a release date for that either, but I could be wrong. Like I said, I wrote down the notes too quickly. I didn't go out and rewatch the conference. So I'm not a journalist, you know what I'm saying? So this is just some ghetto journalist thing. And I think that's it. There's also two more things that stood out to me. Near the end of the conference, they made two announcements where when my review score of Bethesda went from a B plus to an A. They confirmed a new IP called Starfield. Now, I actually didn't know there were some rumors going about this game that people that kept talking about, but they confirmed this, and they said it's going to take place in space, a new IP. So this is cool. Anything to do with space, people can get their hands on. Mass Effect, Stellaris, stuff like that. Anything like that. Actually, there's actually one more thing I want to talk about before that. So Starfield, no release date. There's a new project to work on, a new long 25-year franchise. They said, or sorry, the new IP in their 25 years that Todd Howard's been at Bethesda. And there's actually one more thing I wanted to confirm real quick that I didn't write on this list that came to my mind was Quake Champions. Now, they just confirmed that Quake Champions is free up to June 18th, and you can still play the game after the trial's over, I think all the way up to the end of this week, to play extensively with your friends. So I will be buying this. I will be downloading this, and I think actually, actually no, I'm tripping. I am downloading it right now. So we'll be doing some Quake Champions gameplay after the Square Enix conference. I will be doing that immediately. I also will be doing my review Square Enix conference And lastly, I will be doing some, I will be uploading some online multiplayer gameplay for a good amount of time because I really want to play Quake Champions, and this is my opportunity. I love Quake. I grew up on Quake, all of them, the original Quake 1, Quake 2, Quake 3 Arena, and I can't wait to get my hands on Quake Champions. But if you want this, I think if you download the free version of Quake Champions, you will have to buy the upgrades in order to get all the characters because Quake Champions just by itself free is I think they say it's only be one character. I think that's the white chick with the blonde with the blue hair. You know what I'm saying? With the I think she has a shotgun as a main weapon. Anyway, doesn't matter. So I'm downloading that right now. We'll be doing some gameplay after that. After I do Devolver Digital and Square Enix conference review. So that's pretty much it. And there's one more thing left, and they confirm. It's been 7 years since the last installment, but they confirmed Elder Scrolls 6. Finally, 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 finally. We don't know where this is going to be, but based on the mountaintops, this could be Somerset Isle, I guess. You know what I'm saying? What I really would like would be, and you can clearly tell that's not going to be the case, but people are going to come out with theories and whatnot. But Elder Scrolls 6, don't bank on having it on Black Marsh. So that means that, folks, we're not going to see probably an Elder Scrolls Black Marsh probably another 7 years from now. I mean, sorry, or should I say, another, I don't know. I mean, again, it's a teaser, so maybe it's just like just trying to get you all hyped up. It's a totally different product, but they had to get your fans hyped up for something to get you guys talking for the next years. That's what the developers do. It's a smart marketing and business strategy. But yeah, Elder Scrolls 6 is officially here. So this is huge. This is huge. Beating all the Elder Scrolls games: Arena, Daggerfall, Morrowind. Morrowind is my absolute favorite. Morrowind to this day is still my absolute favorite. They remake that bad boy. Oh man, I would just like I will praise it. Elder Scrolls Oblivion, fantastic. Skyrim, massive downgrade from the previous Elder Scrolls games, but still, nevertheless, fun game, especially with mods. If you have the standard edition, even a special edition, and Elder Scrolls 6 is finally here. So it's Elder Scrolls Skyrim came out in 2011. So don't expect Elder Scrolls 6. I don't know, 2020. Who knows? Bethesda has so many studios. They said 10 studios. And also, what I think, lastly, would be, even though this was going to confirm at this conference, I expect Bethesda to probably confirm an Evil Within 3 within the next 2 or 3 years. Probably. You know what I'm saying? I think the game did well. But other than that, Bethesda, you get a solid A. An A. You did a fantastic job. Now, I don't know how, I know Ubisoft, Square Enix are not going to top this, but Sony and Nintendo are the only ones who can top this. There's nobody else. EA, you get it. I mean, I already made my letter grade for you guys, but only Sony and Nintendo can top this. But I don't think Sony's conference could be good. But I think Nintendo better bring the guns at this year's E3. What's it called? Direct. So looking forward to it. Folks, thank you guys for watching this video, and you guys have a good day. Peace. God bless, and I will keep you guys posted.